In the mid-14th century, an invisible enemy swept across Europe, killing millions and reshaping society forever. This is the story of the Black Death, a plague that changed the medieval world. The Black Death originated in Central Asia, spreading through trade routes and invading Europe. Its arrival marked the beginning of one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. Traveling along trade routes, the disease was carried by infected fleas on rats. Ships from the east brought the plague to European ports, where it quickly spread inland. As the plague ravaged villages and cities alike, people struggled to understand its cause. Many believed it was divine punishment, leading to increased fear and chaos. Symptoms included fever, vomiting blood, and painful buboes. Victims often died within days, leaving terrified survivors to grapple with their fate. Medieval medicine offered little help against the plague. Treatments like bleeding and herbal remedies were ineffective, leading to countless deaths. The plague's impact went beyond immediate fatalities. It disrupted economies, led to labor shortages, and challenged the feudal system. Social unrest followed as peasants demanded better wages and conditions. The Black Death catalyzed significant changes in medieval society. In this documentary, we explore how the Black Death transformed Europe, shaping the future of the continent and leaving a lasting legacy that echoes through the centuries. In 1347, the plague reached Sicily, spreading rapidly across Italy. Cities like Florence saw their populations decimated, with graveyards overflowing and bodies piled in mass graves. As the plague spread, people turned to superstition and blame. Jews were often accused of poisoning wells, leading to massacres and expulsions across Europe. The economic impact was severe. With so many dead, fields lay fallow, trade routes disrupted, and the economy teetered on collapse. Despite the chaos, some cities managed to survive by isolating infected areas. Venice implemented quarantine measures, which helped reduce the death toll. The Black Death altered religious practices. People sought divine intervention through processions and penance, believing the disease was God's punishment. Art during the period reflected the fear and despair. Paintings depicted death as the skeleton, reminding viewers of mortality and the inevitability of death. In England, the shortage of labor led to the Peasants' Revolt of 1381. Discontented peasants demanded rights and fair treatment from their lords. The plague had lasting effects on social structures. The decline of feudalism began as serfs gained more freedom and bargaining power. Medical knowledge of the time was limited. Doctors believed the disease was caused by bad air and advised patients to avoid crowded places and maintain hygiene. Monasteries, traditionally centers for learning and healing, faced severe shortages of monks and nuns, leading to reduced services and educational opportunities. Urban areas suffered more than rural regions due to higher population density and poor sanitation. Cities like Paris lost up to half their inhabitants. The Black Death also influenced literature, with works like Boccaccio's Decameron reflecting on life, death, and human resilience during the plague. After the plague, there was a significant shift towards individualism. People began to value personal wealth and status more than collective identity. The plague prompted advancements in public health measures. Cities improved sanitation systems, and the first hospitals were established to treat infectious diseases. In the wake of the Black Death, the Church's authority was challenged. Skepticism grew as people questioned why God would permit such suffering. The Black Death triggered demographic changes. Populations took centuries to recover, reshaping the social and economic landscape of Europe. The plague's aftermath saw increased urbanization as survivors moved to cities seeking work and new opportunities, changing the face of European society. Medieval medicine evolved after the plague. Physicians began to study anatomy more closely, laying the groundwork for modern medical science. The Black Death marked the end of the medieval era, ushering in the Renaissance with its focus on humanism, art, and scientific inquiry. Artistic styles shifted post-plague, with a greater emphasis on realism and human emotion, seen in works by artists like Giotto. The Black Death's impact on the environment was profound, with vast areas of farmland left uncultivated, leading to reforestation and wildlife recovery. The plague's long-term effect on Europe's political landscape included the centralization of power in monarchies, as feudal lords lost control over their lands. Economic shifts following the Black Death included increased wages for laborers and the rise of a new merchant class, altering traditional hierarchies. Legal reforms emerged as a response to the plague, including changes in inheritance laws and property rights to address the sudden loss of life. In the wake of the Black Death, serfdom declined rapidly. With fewer peasants available, lords could no longer demand unyielding loyalty. Instead, peasants gained more freedom, negotiating better terms, and even moving to towns for work. The plague also spurred scientific inquiry. Scholars sought new methods to understand and combat disease, leading to advancements in medical practices. This curiosity laid the groundwork for future scientific revolutions. Religious institutions faced challenges as people questioned their effectiveness against the plague. Skepticism grew, prompting reforms within the church and contributing to the eventual rise of Protestantism. Artistic expressions reflected societal changes post-plague. Works depicted both despair and resilience, capturing the emotional turmoil of the era. Artists began exploring new themes and styles, marking a shift in cultural expression. The Black Death reshaped Europe's social fabric, economy, and beliefs. It marked the end of the medieval world, ushering in a new era of change and transformation. Survivors of the plague faced a transformed society. Labor shortages led to higher wages and greater freedoms for peasants, challenging feudal systems. The plague also sparked a profound shift in art, literature, and culture. Themes of mortality and introspection became prevalent, reflecting the era's tumultuous times. Religious institutions were forced to adapt, addressing questions about divine justice and the role of faith amidst widespread suffering and death. Despite the horrors it brought, the Black Death catalyzed societal evolution, paving the way for the Renaissance and modern Western civilization. Understanding the impact of the Black Death offers valuable lessons for today. It reminds us of humanity's resilience and capacity for adaptation during crises. In times of great adversity, societies often undergo profound transformations. The Black Death exemplifies this, shaping history through its enduring legacy. By studying the past, we can better understand our present and prepare for the future. The Black Death teaches us the importance of unity and resilience in the face of global challenges. As we reflect on the Black Death, let us remember its lessons about human perseverance and the potential for societal transformation amidst crisis. We must learn from history to build a better future. The resilience shown by those who survived the Black Death should inspire us to face today's challenges with courage and hope. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of history's most transformative events. Remember, the story of the Black Death is not just a tale of loss, but also a testament to human strength and endurance.